Then number 9, it's called the gyroscope. Gyroscope. Say gyroscope sensors. Number 10, it's called the tilt sensors. Say tilt sensors. So stop writing. Say temperature sensor. Humidity sensors. Where? Pressure sensors. Next is what? Infrared what? Infrared sensors. Ultrasonic sensor. Then vibration sensors. Then proximity sensors. Then gyroscope sensors. Then tilt sensors. So temperature sensor sense what? Leave me. Temperature sensor sense what? Oh yeah. Temperature sensor sense what? Temperature. Humidity sensor sense what? Humidity. Pressure sensor sense what? Pressure. Infrared sensor sense what? You are quiet. It senses obstacle. Say obstacle. It senses anything or anybody that can block light. Then the next sensor is called what? Ultrasonic sensor. What the function of ultrasonic sensor? What does it sense? Obstacle. Are you sure that it senses obstacle? Say ultrasonic sensors. Well, we may define that it's also it can measure distance. So this is used to measure distance, but also it's used to sense an obstacle, right? Then you have the next sensor, vibration sensor. Say vibration sensors. What does it sense? What does it sense? Then you have proximity sensors. Say proximity sensors. What does it sense? Proximity. Proximity ni kitu kukaribia. Sawa? Mfano tukiwa tunaenda airport au tukiwa tunaenda kwenye majengo ambayo wana ile mashine ile ambayo kama una sarafu inafanya mambo, inatoa alarm. Unaifahamu? Ile ambayo askari huwa anafanya, anakagua. Anakuambia toa kila kitu, toa na mkanda na nini, anapitisha kama labda wamebeba kitu cha meto. Sawa jamani? Ile ni proximity nini? Then the next one, acceleration sensor. Say acceleration sensor. Acceleration sensor mfano ni accelerometer au kwamba ni sensor kwa ajili ya motion. Si ndio? Do you remember about acceleration? Acceleration is the rate of change of 40. Acceleration is the rate of change of 40. Velocity. Then gyroscope. Say gyroscope. Gyroscope. What does gyroscope sense? I forgot. Then tilt sensor. Say tilt sensor. What does tilt sensor sense? Position. See a physical position. Those are the 10 examples of physical sensors. Let me present to you 10 examples of optical sensors. So Roman B, 10 examples of optical sensors. 10 examples of optical sensors. Number 1. 10 examples of optical sensors. The first one is the simplest optical sensor. That's called the light dependent resistor. Light dependent resistor, in short, we call it LDR sensors. This is the one of example of analog sensors. Remember that this is analog sensor. Hello, hey. Analog sensor, analog sensor, analog sensor. Right? Analog sensor, analog sensor, analog sensor, analog sensor, analog sensor. But you can have analog digital sensor. Right? Okay. So the first one is called light dependent resistor or LDR. Say light dependent resistor or LDR sensors. Kimsingi hizi ndio zinazotumika katika kuwasha taa na kuzima taa za sola za mjini. Huwa zile zizimwi na mtu. Kwa wakati wa usiku resistance inakuwa kubwa. Nawasha taa. Wewe unazima. Aka usinazi wake. Then the next one is called the photoelectric sensor. Say photoelectric sensors. Say photoelectric sensors. Remember the word photo means light. So, means what? Light. Then the next one is called the fiber optic. Fiber optic sensor. Say fiber optic sensors. During your IPT or industrial practical trainings, you have seen fiber optic sensors when you've been working your industrial training at maybe TTCL or some fiber companies, right? Then the first example of optical sensor is called the color sensor. Say color sensor. Sensor ambayo yenyewe inahisi rangi. Then the next example is called the laser. Laser sensor. Say laser sensor. Laser sensor, laser pia ndio inakuwa natumia katika optics. Ni aina ya mwanga mwekundu fulani. Sawa? Sawa? Ehe. Then the next optical sensor is called the UV, ultraviolet. Ultraviolet or UV sensor. Say ultraviolet or UV sensor. The next example, number 7. So I think that this will be number 11, number 12, number 13, number 14, number 15, number 16, number 17. Number 18 is called the phototransistor sensor. Say phototransistor sensor. Phototransistor sensor. Say phototransistor sensors. Manake hii ni transistor ambayo yenyewe ina detect physical phenomena kwa kutumia mwanga. Ruben yuko busy kweli kuandika. Then the next sensor is called the photodiode. Say photodiode. Say photodiode sensors. These photodiode sensors are the ones that you are using in electric elevators doors. Milango ya lifti inatumia hii photodiode sensor. Sawa? Sawa? Hapana? Sio sawa? Haya. Then number 19, infrared. Remember that we are not discussing in detail about how does it sense or whatever. No. Today, I just want to introduce and expose you to 100 examples of the sensors. Say infrared temperature sensor. Infrared manake light, kumbuka. Ni spectrum ya light. Kwa hiyo hii ni infrared tofauti na ile infrared ya kule. Hii ni infrared temperature sensor. Number 20. Number 20 is called the time of flight sensor. Time of flight. Time of flight. Time of flight. TOF sensor. Leave me. So in this list of 100 sensors, some of the sensors might be new for you, but you have a responsibility to go and read them. It doesn't mean that you'll understand all the 20 sensors, but some of them is very simple to introduce to you. For instance, go and make a follow-up infrared temperature sensor, for your transistor sensor, time of flight sensor, just make a follow-up. Then, C, what the next category? Plus what the next category? Environmental sensor, very good. Environmental sensors. Say environmental sensors. So when you talk about environmental sensors, this is number 21. Environmental sensors, we mean that these are the sensors which detects and measure environmental change. Okay? So the first one, 21, it's called the gas sensor. Say gas sensor. Say gas sensors. Hapa ziko nyingi sana. For instance, we have carbon monoxide sensor. Say carbon monoxide sensor. We have nitrogen dioxide sensor. We have oxygen sensor. We have methane sensor. We have ethane sensor. Ethane sensor, etc., etc., etc. We have ammonia sensor, right? We have LPG sensors. Sawa jamani? Kwa ndo maana naita sensors. Yaani maana yake ukiamua kuingia hapa utakutana na aina zaidi ya 10 za sensor. Kwa yani kila mfano kuna mkusanyiko wa sensor ambayo kazi zake zinafanana ila uwezo wake unatofautiana. Ni kama vile magari ya Toyota yako, manake yote yametengenezwa na Toyota, lakini yana muundo na uwezo tofauti tofauti, ila yote yanaitwa ni magari yaliyotengenezwa na kampuni ya Toyota. Umeelewana eh? Kwa sidhani tunavyotaja hapa laser sensor kwamba iko moja. Ni zaidi ya moja. Kwa ukifunguka hapo utakutana mpaka utasema kwamba aisee, basi inatosha. Tumeelewana jamani? Ndio maana nimekwambia kuna maelfu na maelfu ya sensor duniani. Then the next sensor, 22, in this environmental sensor, it's called the smoke sensor. Say smoke sensors. Ask your neighbor, are you smoking? Ask your neighbor, are you smoking? If your neighbor say that I don't smoke, tell your neighbor that, okay, I will come with smoke sensor to detect. So smoke sensors. So after smoke sensors, we also have a group of sensors, we call them air quality sensors. Say air quality sensors. Say air quality sensors. Kwa smoke sensors kazi yake inahisi na kupima kiwango cha moshi. Sawa? Na moshi huo unatokea kwenye mazingira. Sasa air quality sensor ni sensor ambayo inapima ubora wa hewa kwenye ile eneo, kwenye hicho chumba, kwenye hilo gari, kwenye hilo treni na kadhalika, kwenye hicho kiwanda na kadhalika. 24. The 24th example is called the methane. Kwa hapa nimetaja methane kama sensor moja hapo kwenye gas ni sawa, lakini methane sensor ipo yenyewe inategemea. Kusema methane. So methane sensors. Did you learn about methane? In which part of organic? Air. And then we have something called carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, or this one sensors. Carbon dioxide sensors. You know that carbon dioxide, it's a good air that we exhaled, but plants inhale. Sisi tunaitoa, mimea inatushukuru kwa sisi kuitoa na kuwapatia. Sawa? Sisi tunavuta oxygen na sisi tunashukuru mimea kwa kuwepo. Mungu ametengeneza kutegemeana. Kwa kusema mwamba asema mimi nakata miti yote duniani. Then the next sensor is called the ozone. Say ozone sensors. Say ozone. You learned ozone in general study? No, in electronic, in geophysics. You learned ozones also in chemistry. But in chemistry, we have something called ozonolysis. But when we talk about ozons, we mean about the atmosphere. So you are learning about ozons in telecommunication also. So then number 27, the 27th example is called the ammonia sensor. Say ammonia sensor. Say ammonia sensors. Say ammonia sensors. Then number 28 is called the dust. Jamani, vumbi liko wapi? Liko kwenye biolojia au liko kwenye mazingira? Dust sensor. Say dust sensors. Kwa hiyo ni sensor ambayo ina hisi na kupima kiwango cha nini cha vumbi. Watu hawalali jamani, wanafanya tafiti, watu hawalali. Mpaka sensor ya kuhisi nini? Eti mchanga. Ziko mpaka sensor za kuhisi sisimizi. Wewe sisimizi mpaka umuone. Alright. Then the 29th example is called the radiation sensor. Say radiation sensor. Hii ni muhimu sana kwa telecommunication, sasa kwenye sehemu ya antenna. The third example of sensor is called the hydrogen sulfide. Say hydrogen sulfide. Say hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide. Well, this one is sensors. So that is 30 example. Clear, class? Is it clear? Do you enjoy about sensors? Ask your neighbor. Do you enjoy about sensors? Class, do you enjoy about sensors? Ask your neighbor, do you enjoy about sensors? And ask your neighbor, will you call your firstborn sensor? Yeah. Hey, you will say yeah. So make sure to call your firstborn sensor, okay? 10 examples of 40 of chemical sensors, is it? That the next categories. And this is Roman D. So this will make 31 example. 31 example in chemical sensors. The first chemical sensors we learned in chemistry form 2, which is called the pH sensor. Say pH sensors. Do you remember pH?
Yes.
Ask your neighbor, what is pH? pH is the negative logarithm of 40 concentrations of hydrogen ion. pOH is a negative logarithm of the concentrations of hydroxide ion. Hata huko baba huko. Au mwalimu hakufundisha hiyo. Ulijisomea mwenyewe ndio maana umesahau. Okay. So the first chemical sensor is called pH sensor. Say pH sensor. Then the next sensor, kwa hiyo hii inapima pH jamani. In pH scale we have what? Alkalinity and the acidity. But also you have neutral. When the pH of the liquids or something of the chemical or of the substance is 7, it's neutral. It's neither alkalinity nor acidity. Naona sasa matumizi ya kemia mliokuwa mnasoma. Sema mami engineer, yale kemia tulikuwa tunapoteza na muda na kutishiana amani. Kwa hapa sasa huelewi hii itakuwa inafanyaje kazi. Sawa? Sawa? The next example is called the water quality sensor. Say water quality sensors. Say water quality sensors. Say water quality sensors. Ask your neighbor, at your home place, do you have water quality sensor? Then the next sensor, chemical sensor, is called the ethanol. Ethanol. Or alcoholic or alcohol sensors. Ask your neighbor, do you drink alcohol? There is a ethanol. So this is the sensor that detects what? Alcohol. Then after that we have hydrogen sensor. It's a chemical sensor. Hydrogen sensors. Say hydrogen sensors. Say hydrogen sensors. Then we have chlorine. Chlorine sensors. These chlorine sensors are very important. The 36 example we have fluoride. 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 Fluoride sensors. Say fluoride sensors. Fluoride sensors. Then we have nitrogen dioxide sensors. Nitrogen dioxide. That is Mr. Ruben. Nitrogen dioxide sensor. So nitrogen dioxide sensors. Then number 38 or 38 example is called the conductivity sensor. Say conductivity sensor. Say conductivity sensors. You learned about electrochemistry. One of the subtopic of electrochemistry is conductivity. Do you remember? Another subtopic is called what? Another subtopic is of electrochemistry. Electrolysis. Another subtopic? Solubility. Very good. Solubility and solubility product. And another? Buffer solution. Another? Weak electrolyte. The 79th example is called the carbon monoxide. Say carbon monoxide. Say carbon monoxide sensors. Say carbon monoxide sensors. The fourth example is called the set 4, set 5, set 6, set 7, set 8, set 9, 40. Oxygen sensor. So oxygen sensor, it's not environmental sensor. It's a chemical sensor. Say oxygen sensor. So you know that in hospitals we are using, in most of the hospitals, we are using what? Oxygen sensors to measure the amounts of oxygen which has been taken in by a patient. Then the next category, Ruben. Yes. Ask. Pardon? I did not select. I'm not the one who has selected. Manufacturers. Pardon? Acidic gases. Such as what? These are the acidic gases? No. These are just the element. Hydrogen is an element, chlorine is an element, fluoride is an element.
How about nitrogen dioxide?
Nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide. So do you think that this is acidic? It is acid. Because of nitric acid. Okay, 10 examples of motion and position sensors. The first example of position sensor, the simplest one, is called the magnetic sensor. Say magnetic sensor. Say magnetic sensors. Ni sensor ambayo inahisi nini? Magnetic field. Ulisoma magnetic field sana kwa electromagnetism, si ndio? Then the next concept that you have learned in electromagnetism is Hall effect sensors. Say Hall effect sensors. Say Hall effect sensors. Class, say Hall effect sensors. Do you remember the concepts of Hall effect? You don't remember, but did you learn it? Yes. The next example of motion and position sensor is called the Doppler radar sensor. Doppler radar sensor. Say Doppler radar sensor. The example 44, it's called the optical encoder sensor. Optical encoder sensors. Say optical encoder sensors. Say optical encoder sensors. Then the next one, example 45, is called the rotary encoder. Rotary encoder sensor. Say rotary encoder sensors. Then the next example is called the linear position sensor. Linear position sensor. Linear position sensor. 47 is called the capacitive proximity sensor. Say capacitive proximity. Say capacitive proximity sensor. Say capacitive proximity sensors. Say capacitive proximity sensors. Kwa hiyo ni napima proximity kwa kutumia capacitance. The next one is inductive proximity sensor. Say inductive proximity sensors. Example 49 is called the compass sensors. Say compass sensor. Ruben, yourself, say compass sensors.
Compass sensor.
Example number 50 is called the Giga counter sensor. Do you remember about Giga Muller? Giga Muller experiment, do you remember? So, but also there is a sensor that's called the Giga counter sensors. So these are the 10 examples of motion and position sensor. Stand up. Now we go for the sixth category. What is of the sixth category? Biomedical or biological? Biomedical. Let me say biomedical, biological. Loudly. Loudly. Okay. In this group, the first one is common, very interesting. In biological sensors, we have a sensor that's called the heart rate. Heart rate sensor. Say heart rate sensors. So actually to measure what? The beats. Right? Then number 52 is called the, yes. Huh? F. This is F. Thank you. It's F. We have electrocardiogram. Electrocardiogram. Electrocardiogram, aka ECG sensors. So electrocardiogram or ECG sensor. Say class A, electrocardiogram or ECG sensors. Again say it. Again say it. You are saying it slightly. Again say electrocardiogram. Say again. Again. Then how do you pronounce this? That's why that we use the abbreviation. Pronounce this, students. Electroencephalogram. Electroencephalogram. Again. Again. This is ENC. Or EEG sensor. Say EEG sensor. Then the next C, biological sensor, is called the electromyogram. Say electromyogram. Say electromyograph. Say electromyograph. Say electromyograph. Wengine amsemi namwachia limpeke yake. Say electromyograph. In short, it's called what? Ratio. EMG sensors. That's the beauty of biology. Then another sensor is very important in Dar es Salaam. It's called what? Sweat sensors. Everybody in Dar es Salaam is sweating. Sweat sensors. Example number 56 is called the what? Body temperature sensor. Do you know body temperature sensor? You find in the hospital. Say body temperature sensors. Class A, body temperature sensors. Number 57 is called the respiration rate sensor. Say respiration rate sensors. Say respiration rate sensors. Do you know something about respiration? What is respiration? Then another one is very important. It's called what? Glucose. It's the end product of which type of food? Carbohydrates. Which carbohydrate? Monosaccharides, polysaccharides, or disaccharides? Then the next one, this is very important. Blood pressure. You used to find in the hospital. That's the sensor. That's the sensor, the one that you used to put here to measure your pressure. It's a sensor. Blood pressure sensors. Say blood pressure sensors. Say blood pressure sensors. Then the next biological sensor. Do you see that how sensors is beautiful? Oximeter. Oximeter sensors. Hizo ni sensa ambazo unaweza kuzitumia kwenye electronics. Sasa wewe jiulize, kwa miaka yako miwili ulikuwa unasoma nini? Yaani uko unavisoma kweli? vipo au sababu kama haya hujaweza kuambiwa kwamba kuna vitu vya namna hiyo, huwezi kuota. Maswali? Ask. How? FG, the heart rate sensor. Unaenda kuisoma, unatafuta data sheet yake, unaisoma, inakueleza inapimaje mapigo ya moyo. So unaiweka hapa. Unajua hii ninaposema kwamba manake heart rate sensor haitofautiana na ile ambayo daktari anaweka kwenye masikio anasikiliza mapigo yako. HIV tena. Yani manake mtu anakimbia, hii haipimi speed ya mtu. Pima speed, tutaona. Huyo ndio Eliakim. Eliakim hatuweki. Nimesikia ametaja HIV. Next category is what? Industrial. Industrial sensors. 10 examples of industrial sensors, right? 61. Industrial, the first industrial sensor is called the flow rate. Flow rate sensor. Say flow rate sensor. Flow rate sensors, kwa mfano hii ndio inayokuwa tusikilizane. Mfano kwenye kazi ya kwenda kusoma mfumo wa heritage, pale kwenye heritage wanapimaje kwamba haya maji yaliyotoka ni nusu lita, ni lita moja, ni lita moja na nusu. Sensor inayotumika ni flow rate. Sawa? Flow rate ndio inayokuwa inapima kiwango cha maji kinachotoka kwenye bomba. Hamjafanya, si ndio? Sema ngoja tumkomoe huyu mwalimu atufanye hiyo kazi yake. Okay, the next one is called the level sensor. Say level sensors. Zinatumika kupima level ya parameter mbalimbali kiwandani. The next one is called the strain gauge. Say strain gauge. So strain gauge, what is? Sensors. The next one is example 64 is called the oil quality. Viwanda vingi sana vinatumia mafuta kwa ajili ya kulainisha sehemu mbalimbali za mashine. Say oil quality. Kama vile tulivyoona kule kuna water quality. Right? So in most of the industries there is a lot of mechanical parts which will be in motions and performing particular function. So oil is used to lubricate. Right? That's why you have oil quality sensor. The 65 example is called the force sensor. Say force sensor. Say force sensor. Say force sensor. Ni sensor ambayo inatakiwa kupima force. Then example number 67 is called the torque sensors. Say torque. Do you remember torque in rotation or in magnetism? Kwa hiyo kuna sensor kwa ajili ya kupima torque, angular force. (64, 65, 66), okay? 66, 67. Okay, 67 example is called the leak detection. Leak detection. Detection sensors. Unaona mabomba yanapasuka huko mtaani na maji yanamwagika, si ndio? Kwa nini? Mpaka mtu apige simu awaambie Dawasco. Kwa sababu kwenye yale mabomba hawakufunga nini? Leak detection sensor inayokuwa na detect leak alafu inawapa information. Sawa jamani? 68 example number 68 is called the load cell. Say load cell. Load cell natumika kupima weight katika viwanda. Then the next one is called the shock sensor. Say load cell sensors. Then you have shock sensors. Say shock sensors. Shock ni nini kwa Kiswahili? Shoti? Jamani, shock ni nini? Nini? Mtikisiko? Shoti ya umeme? Ndio shock. Electric shock. Sijasema electric shock. Ni shock. Class 1, 2, 3. Read from 61 to 70 quickly. Okay, restart. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Wewe. Wewe useme Mwakajoka ndo mtegeaji namba 2, wa kwanza ni Eliakimu. The next is what? Automotive, si ndio Okay, tumalizie hiyo, tuondoke. 71. In case of automotive, cha kwanza kabisa ambacho unakionaga kwenye magari ya kisasa is called the fuel level sensors. Say fuel level sensors. Ambayo inapima kiwango cha nini? Cha fuel. Sawa Example 72, it's called the rain sensor. Rain sensor. Rain sensor ni muhimu sana katika automotive. Maana rain sensor inapima kiwango cha mvua. Na hisi inapima kiwango cha mvua. Then another example is called the engine knock sensor. Engine knock. Engine knock ni manake kufeli, kuwasha. Engine knock sensors. Say engine knock sensors. The next example is called the tire pressure monitoring sensor. Tire pressure monitoring sensors. Kwa hii tunasema kwamba tire ndo nini kwa Kiswahili? Sio tairi, tire. Kuisha kwa vitu, si ndio? Au pressure ya mifumo ya magari au ya tunaita mifumo ya nini? Automotive ni zaidi ya magari, mifumo ya treni, mifumo ya meli na kadhalika. Example 75 is called the LiDAR sensor. Say LiDAR sensors. Example 76 is called the odometer. Odometer sensors. Say odometer sensors. 77, it's called the camshaft. Camshaft ni neno la mechanical. Camshaft position sensor. Camshaft position sensors. 78, it's called the crankshaft. Haya ni maneno ya mechanical. Crankshaft position sensor. Position sensors. 79, it's called the class A crankshaft. Say camshaft. Say camshaft position sensors. Crankshaft position sensor. Haya, wewe tu sifanye mazoezi utajingata. Then exhaustive or exhaust gas temperature sensor. Exhaustive gas temperature sensors. Say exhaustive gas temperature sensors.
Alafu na mwisho kwenye huu mfano
tunaita speed sensor. Sensor kwa ajili ya kupima mwendo kasi. Let us reinforce understanding. 1, 2, 3. Pronounce 71 to 80 quickly. Yani mnawahi speed sensor, si ndio? Haya, tamka kuanzia 80 kwenda 71. Fuel level sensors, si ndio? Wengine walikuwa wanasubiria sensors wamalizie. Example 81. Now we are going to learn, I'm going to introduce to you 10 examples of navigation and tracking sensors. Say navigation and tracking sensors. Say navigation and tracking sensors. Say navigation and tracking sensors. Pardon? Yes, rain sensors relate because some of the mechanical parts, they are not supposed to be exposed or they cannot overcome the rain environment. Rain ni mvua. Baadhi ya mifumo ya automotive haiwezi, yani haiendani na mvua. Kwa mfano, tuna pikipiki zinazotumia umeme au bajaji zinazotumia umeme. Hasa zile betri zake zile hazitaki kugusa maji. Sawa, zigusa maji zinakufa. Kwa hiyo wanafanyia shielding ambapo hata kama ukipita kwenye maji labda kama jangwani, yenyewe haiwezi, manake hairuhusu maji. Sawa, wanaposema lakini yale maji utakayokuta jangwani au mara nyingi yametokana na mvua. 81. So now navigation and tracking sensors. We're starting with the one which is common. So the first example, or 81 example, is called GPS sensors. Say GPS sensors. This is the abbreviation of 40. Global position. Global position system sensors. Say it. Then the next one is called the RFID sensors. Say RFID sensors. Say RFID sensors. The next sensor, next example 83 is called the sonar sensors. Say sonar sensors. Say sonar sensors. Say sonar sensors. Then example number 84 is called the motion capture sensor. Say motion capture sensors. Then angular velocity sensor. Say angular velocity sensors. Class A angular velocity sensors. Rotation, application rotation. Then the next one, very important, and is used in aircraft navigation. It's called the altimeter sensors. Say altimeter sensors. Hizi ni sensors zinazopima altitude. Zinatumika sana kwenye ndege zinapokuwa zinakwenda. Then the next one is called the inertia. Say inertia. So inertia measurement, inertia measurement unit. Inertia measurement unit. IMU. IMU what? Sensors. So example 88, it's called the dead reckoning sensor. Say dead reckoning sensor. Say dead reckoning sensors. You learn about dead reckonings in telecommunication. When telecommunication utajifunza nini maana dead reckoning na kwenye navigation. Then the next sensor is called the barometric. barometric pressure sensor. Unazifahamu hizo? Okay, nazifuatilie sasa. Then the next one is called the Doppler. Doppler velocity sensor. Kwa namalizia hiyo mifano 10 mingine alafu tunaishia hapo. Say Doppler velocity sensors. Kwa hiyo unaamini nilivyokuambia kwamba sensor ni cause, sio tu module. Ni nini? Ni cause. Ila unasoma kama topic, si ndio? Alafu narizika. Lete swali lolote la sensor. Yaani hapa, naweza ngatumia sensor yote. Okay, the next group is what? Smart home, si ndio? Nyumba za kisasa tunaziita smart home and the Internet of Things sensors. Class, reinforce understanding. 1, 2, 3, go. Pronounce 81 to 90. Haya, restart, wamekutegea. 1, angalia yule pala na angalia. 1, 2, 3, go.
GPS sensors.
1, 2, 3, go. Imeisha. Good. Umezishika hizo? Haya. Tunakuja kwenye smart home and IoT sensors. Kuna touch sensor. Hey. Say touch sensor. Sensor ambayo ukigusa ina sense kidole chako au mkono wako. Kwa unaweka hivi kitu fulani kinafanyika. Sawa? Sio fingerprint sensor. Touch sensor. Okay? Then 92, example 92 is called the gesture. Say gesture sensors. Gesture sensors nini? Wewe ni sensor ambayo inaelewa lugha za wewe. Mwangalie jamaa anavyoandika. Lugha za vidole. Viziwi wanatumia vidole kuongea. Asa gesture sensor manake inaweza ikajua kwamba ukifanya hivi ni herufi A. Ukifanya, angalia yule jamaa anaandika, ukifanya hivi ni herufi F. Bona vidole unavitumia kula ugali. Wenzao wanatumia vidole kuongea. Naona uumbaji wa Mungu ulivyokuwa ajabu. 93, it's called the smart door. Say smart door. Smart door sensors. Sensor ambayo ikihisi kuna mtu na anaruhusiwa na anatambulika, mlango unafunguka wenyewe. Unaendaga CRDB pa? Unaenda kutoa hela tu. Sababu account yako ni ya kutoa hela, sio ya kuweka. Then the next sensor is called the occupant sensor. Say occupant sensor. The next sensor is called the smart glass sensor. Say smart glass sensors. Say smart glass sensors. Ndo nini hiyo? Ndo sensor gani hiyo? Heat flux sensor. Say heat flux sensors. Example 97, it's called voice recognition. Voice recognition sensors. Sensor ambayo inajua sauti au sauti ambayo imehifadhiwa kwenye database yake. Then the next one is called the smart agriculture sensors. Smart agriculture sensors. Then number 19, it's called the smart wearable sensors. Smart wearable. Kisema smart wearable ushaelewa kama smartwatch. Smart wearable sensors. Then number 100. Tell your neighbor 100. It's called the smart grid sensors. Haya, stop writing. Tamka ya kwanza mpaka ya 100. Changamka. Aha. 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 Very good. Kwenye environmental pale, Mungu ananikumbusha kuna sensor tumeiacha muhimu sana na tutaitumia. Kwenye environmental pale, kaongeze sensor inaitwa soil moisture sensor. Ongeza, hii ni sensor muhimu sana. Soil moisture sensor. Manake napima kiwango cha nini? Cha unyevu kwenye udongo. Ni moja ya agricultural sensor. Okay? So if this is the case, did you understand about lecture 3, 100 electronic sensors? Hatuja discuss kiundani, nimekutajia una jukumu la kwenda kufuatilia moja baada ya lingine. Na usifanye haraka. Unaweza ukafanya kwamba ukaweka mkakati kila wiki sensa moja unafuatilia. Sawa jamani? Ndani ya wiki 52 ambayo ni mwaka mmoja utakuwa umemaliza sensa 50. Mwaka mwingine utamalizia zingine 50. Sawa. Okay class, is it clear? Did you understand? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's time to congratulate you. You have done a work, you have learned and understood. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. Better. Best. So thank you very much. This is the end of lecture 3. I would like to invite you in the next lecture, which is the kinds of workshop where actually be discussing about the software part of the microcontroller. We have something also about the architecture of microcontroller. We still have a lot of things. So I would like to invite you in the next lecture and get prepared. In case you have a questions, let me know so that you may ask it and I'll try my level best to answer. But we are heading to the practical or experiments part, so stay tuned and connected. So I would like to invite you in the next lecture. This is Olenjolai. In case of the further communication, my telephone number is 0759 745331. 0759 745331. You may call me and then we can discuss a lot about embedded electronics. So thank you very much. May God bless you. See you in the next lecture.
Africa, na watu wake.
Amen.